I made a mistake just to have a friend. Sometimes it is difficult to tell a story where you have made a mistake, especially if you have been warned many times in the past. Anyway, I've decided to be courageous and tell my experience to help other people who might be in the same situation. I am 14 years old and it is very difficult to fit into a new school, especially when you are a girl. Everyone thinks they know who you are by just seeing your clothes or the things you have or any superficial detail. This is why the first friendship is the most important, to get away from stereotypes and become a person of flesh and blood with their own opinions and tastes. That's how I met this guy, Jeff, who was at the same classes as me. At first, he seemed to be as shy as I was, but we quickly started talking about deeper issues and felt that the time in school was not enough. We exchanged phone numbers, and it made me very happy to know that I was finally starting to fit into this new place. One Sunday, after talking for hours and hours, he told me that he wanted a photo to show him what I was doing. It did not seem bad, even amused me, this new activity in our conversation. This is how I began to send photos in which I appeared washing my teeth, brushing hair, washing dishes, doing homework. Until one day, more exact, one night, he asked me to send him a picture of my night clothes. I didn't know if that could be good or bad, and although I was a little doubtful, I decided I didn't care and I sent the photo. He said that he loved my shorts, that I had very nice legs, and that probably I had a nice butt too. I felt at first flattered, but then I found very uncomfortable his attitude and changed the subject. The next day, almost at bedtime, he asked for another picture of my night clothes, but this time I had a very short dress and I did not want to. He got annoyed and told me he wouldn't talk to me anymore because I didn't want to play with him, and I was so scared. He was my first friend in this new school and I didn't want to lose him. The next day, almost at bedtime, he asked for another picture of my night clothes, but this time I had a very short dress and I did not want to. He got annoyed and told me he wouldn't talk to me anymore because I didn't want to play with him, and I was so scared. He was my first friend in this new school and I didn't want to lose him. So I sent him that photo, and after those, many more photos, some even without any clothes. Suddenly, I wasn't feeling well talking to him. I felt like I was doing something wrong. And the worst of it was when my mom caught me taking one of those pictures with no clothes on. I thought I'd die of shame. But unlike what I thought, she didn't yell at me, just asked me what was going on, and crying, I told her everything. It was very difficult, but I took courage and told her that a guy was forcing me to send him photos, and that I agreed, but that I didn't want to do it anymore, and that if it happened again, I would have to tell her immediately. Thank you so much Mom, for everything. Just like I was, I'm sure there are a lot of people in my own situation who want to tell their story. I invite you to leave your story in the comments so others can also feel understood.